Okay guys, this is my review of the Cricut Maker and it kind of jumps into it, so I just wanted to do a little tag at the beginning. I was setting it up and I was kind of confused. I don't know if that happened to any of you guys, but like I plugged it in and I was like, I wanted magic to happen. It didn't happen. So I wanted to show you guys exactly what you do to get it set up. It is not that hard. You just kind of need to know where to go, and it makes it really simple. And then I'll tell you what I thought of the whole thing at the end. Hope you guys enjoy it. They just sent it to me. Full disclosure, they have sent it to me. I'm gonna test it out. I've used the Silhouette for a few years. It's a Saturday. I thought this is a good time to set it up. Let me show you what's going on in my setup. So if you've bought a Cricut, a lot of this will look familiar. That's my laptop that didn't come with it. This is the beautiful Cricut Maker. If you open the top, this part just comes down. But once you open it, I was like, where are the instructions? There's this little book that mostly tells you where to buy stuff. There is a few tips in the end, but I had to talk to my friend Katie Clark from Clark's Cadence, and she gave me a few tips, so I'll show you what you need to do to set it up. So I am using my laptop, and it's paired via Bluetooth to the Maker, and that was pretty easy to do. I found the instructions on Cricut.com, and it set it up, and now I'm in the design space. Your design space, you're gonna go over to new project, and then you're gonna go up here to this hamburger, and you're gonna go new machine setup. Didn't figure that out for a while. And then you're gonna get started. Now I'm kind of in the middle of it and it's taking kind of a while. I think my firmware is updating, and so I think that's what's taking so long here, but I honestly have no idea. I will say it's a little bit confusing, so if you guys feel confused, that's pretty normal. We went in again, opened a new window with the Cricut space, and when it found my thing, it came to this thing that says it comes with a collection of projects that you can get just for buying it. You click continue, and then you get a 1 month free trial to their stuff, so I'm gonna start that. And I'll enter all this and I'll see you back. My credit card information, of course you have to give a credit card, but now I'm into the Cricut platform. Clearly if you're not using your Cricut, you can definitely cancel that thing, and I would totally recommend to do that if you're not using it or it's not working for you. But you get 30-day free trial. All right, so my Cricut is registered and ready, and I get to make this adorable card. I'm just gonna hit continue. Well, isn't that fun? Okay, let's see. So here it shows me this is where you want to make your own project. So I want to do the smile card. Smile card, it's easy. God, I hope so. After this, I'm gonna make it. Okay, so here's my mat. I guess I better figure out which color map I'm gonna use. This is where your Cricut project gets automatically sorted and color individual mats. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. All right, so it's gonna tell me set your material, load tool. So I'm just gonna follow the directions. Look guys, this is really nice. Once you get into the card, you're gonna set your material and it shows you what it is. And of course, all these little things came with your Cricut, so that makes it really easy. You've got a piece of fabric, cardstock, and a big sheet of cardstock. So you're gonna pick the medium cardstock. I guess it goes on the green mat. And then I'm gonna load my pen. Let me grab that. Side note guys, the pen and the USB cord come under that tray. So I was kind of like, how do I attach to my computer? That's where the pen's at. Okay, you guys are literally watching me do this for the first time. So I'm gonna open that guy up. I'm gonna stick the pen in there. Got to push it a little bit, I think, and then close clamp and click. I guess I hope it clicked. Once again, my computer in the design space is showing me everything to do, so that's really easy. I like this. This was a lot better than the setup for Silhouette once I got into that. Okay, then I'm gonna load the blade. My blade was already installed, so that makes it easy, but if you have a question, you open this. This guy's a little more tight. The fine tip blade, you can't really see it in there because I don't want to get cut by the blade, but it's just there, that little fine tip. And then So you just load it in, metal silver guy first, and then this guy over it. Boom, loaded. Guys, so your Cricut comes with a few different mats and different colors of mat, but you could tell that this one needed the green because of when you picked your material in that first thing. I'm gonna take this white sheet of cardstock, I'm gonna line it up right here. These do come with a film over the top, and I would recommend keeping that film on because there's a little bit of tack to the mat to kind of keep things on. And if you just leave it in your cupboard or wherever, it'll collect lint and won't be as tacky. Tacky being a good thing in this case. All right, here I am with the maker. It shows me right on my screen exactly what I'm supposed to do. My paper is lined up on my green sheet. And then we take it, we put it, ooh, hello laptop. We put it under those clips, and then we're gonna push that button. So here we go. It's under that clip. We're gonna push the button, and it loads it. Bada boom, bada bing. That is very much like the silhouette, so that seems very normal to me. And then it says to push go. So you'll see that the little Cricut button is flashing. I'm going to push it, and here we go. And the nice thing is this whole thing was all set up for me in the thing, and it was a great trial project. I really like this part once I got to it. It was kind of hard to find it, but now it's there, and you can see that the pen is drawing stuff. Isn't that cool, guys? All right, I'm not gonna make you watch this whole card because you'll make your own. Now that the pen's done, you can tell that it is cutting. I mean, I don't know that you guys can tell it, but if you look right over in there, you can see a little cut on the thing. Has it all set up for you? It helped you pick it. Super nice. I like that part about it a lot. The setup was pretty easy as soon as I figured out how to get to this project. I like that. And now that it's done, it shows you exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to unload it, open the clamp, take out the pen. Pen has a, you clearly have taken off the lid in advance. You're gonna bend the mat and then slowly pull the mat away. So we're gonna give that a try. We're gonna unload using this button. Take it out. I'm doing this at my dining table. You do need kind of a lot of space for the Cricut, but you also needed it for the silhouette, so that's nothing unusual. So I'll take that part off. Again, kind of one-handing this, so there we go. And then we're gonna bend this and get the card off. Okay, I'll be back and show you. Right, once you get it going, it's pretty easy, and there are a lot of cool Cricut tools that can kind of help you peel stuff away from the mat. And the mat is extra sticky the first time, but look how cute that is. All right, so we finished all the directions there. We'll go to continue. Of course, my mouse doesn't want to work. Continue. And then we're gonna fold the card, insert the liner, and way to go. Let's see when it's done. There's my finished project. You just put the blue behind it. You can look at that. See, just like that. And then I've got a cute card to give to somebody. Might want to use some glue dots because it's a little sketch, but first project done, and it's really cool. So the Cricut it drew the stuff on, it cut it out, and here it is for you. Didn't realize this, but now we are going to use this fabric that they give you and make a little kite. So we're in here in the image library. Just keep pushing OK. It takes a little bit of time to load, but it will scroll through and it'll show you how to do it all on your own. So I'm going to kind of skip that part because it will load. Just give it some time. I'm not very good at being patient. So I'm going to just type kite in here. Then it sneakily shows you, oh, this kite looks nice. I'm glad this is all set up for us. And then you're going to insert the image. Oh, and now we're going to be using the design space. So that's a little bit scary. Okay. All right, and then it just says make it. All right, we're gonna need the yellow mat, clearly. Nope, I have a yellow mat. We can continue. And again, it's gonna show you that we're using cotton fabric. Actually, it looks like we're going on the pink mat. Okay. Oh, and we want to click that. And then we're going to get our material set up. We're going to open it up and put the rotary blade in. So I'm going to get to that point. Switched out my rotary blade. It goes in just like the other one. I put the other one in here. That's just under there. So that's super handy. And then we're going to load in the pink mat just like we loaded in the last one. It's going to go under those little bracket dilly bows. Oh, I forgot to close that. And then we're gonna load it. And then to start, we're just gonna push the flossing C. Pink mat is just for fabric. And then let's see how this rotary blade works. You guys can't really see it, but it spins. That's why it's called a rotary blade. Newsflash. But it's spinning and cutting, just kind of like a circle cutter. Now we're gonna unload the mat. Okay guys, I don't think it worked. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it did work! I totally thought it didn't. I'm so fired. There's my kite. Then you just use some glue dots or something to adhere that sucker to the card. Look how cute that is. All made me with my Cricut. Okay, let's talk about a few handy tips since I'm here all dressed up Saturday afternoon. Number one, I wouldn't pair your laptop via Bluetooth. I would use a cable. You do need to install a little Cricut design plugin, and that happens pretty easily, but you do need to install something. I was a little bit confused, but it is run off the website. I don't think I have a program to just start up the Cricut design space. And then you do need to go in and pick your machine, and that's what initiates the tutorial. I was super confused. I was talking to Katie Clark of Clark's Condensed, who's my BFF, all things Cricut, and she helped me figure it out. Guys, it was a little bit confusing, but I really like how this tutorial took you through some of the main points of how to do stuff, how to, you switched mats, you switched blades and stuff like that, and that can be really confusing. So I'm glad that they have that. That makes it really helpful. I'm gonna use this for a little bit and then I'll come back and tell you kind of the differences between this and the silhouette and what I like and what I don't like. It is confusing a little bit at first, but that's how new technology is, right friends? So I wanted to give you an update on my thoughts on the Cricut Maker. So I played around with it a little bit more after I filmed that video, and I really like it. I actually think it's easier, especially for text, than the silhouette, as far as also like erasing lines and things like that. I think it's easier. So far, so good. So there's actually going to be 2 more videos in this series or posts. We'll see if they end up being videos that hopefully you guys will find helpful. And I just want you guys to know if it's worth the money or not. So I'm also going to kind of share how I organized all the stuff that I got with it, because it can be a big organization mess when you get it. So I wanted to share a little bit about how I figured out how to do that, because that's actually the first thing I did. I put all the boxes. I found a place to put it all, because that's really important, that it's not just sitting on my dining room table and that it's usable also the way I store it. So if you have any questions, ask me in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you next Cricut Makeup post, where we are going to make an easy press t-shirt. And I've burned some stuff before doing iron on vinyl, so we'll see how that works.